Hi Leos, welcome to your reading. Today we are taking a close look at the current energy surrounding your goals, where things might feel a bit stagnant and what adjustments can help you move forward. If you have been feeling a sense of friction lately, like you were putting in a lot of effort without seeing the corresponding movement, you are definitely not alone. Often when certain outcomes stall out, it points to a need to reevaluate our approach rather than simply pushing harder. Let's take a look at the tarot spread to understand what is happening beneath the surface, why these blockages have appeared, and how you can navigate this phase with more ease and balance. To understand the current stagnation, we have to look at how energy is being directed. When goals are met with continuous delays, it often indicates that the current strategy needs a reset. So the first card I'm seeing here is the Queen of Wands reversed. The Queen of Wands typically represents high confidence, natural leadership, and vibrant energy. In reverse, this suggests that your energy reserves might be depleted. You could be experiencing burnout or a dip in motivation because you are trying to maintain a high output without adequate rest. It is a sign to check in with your personal stamina and acknowledge when you need to recharge rather than forcing productivity. The second card I'm seeing is the Ace of Wands reversed. This reinforced the theme of delayed momentum. The Ace of Wands is the spark of new inspiration and potential. Reversed, it indicates that new initiatives or creative projects might face temporary holds. This isn't a permanent block, but rather an indication that the timing isn't quite right, or that trying to force a specific beginning right now will only lead to unnecessary friction. The third card in this reading is the Knight of Cups reversed. Here we look at emotional expectations and investments. The Knight of Cups reversed points to a misalignment between your expectations and reality. You might be investing a lot of emotional energy into a dynamic or goal that isn't reciprocating in the way you hoped. It asks you to step back, ground your emotions, and assess situations objectively rather than through an idealized lens. Card 4, the Hanged Man. This is the core of the blockage. The Hanged Man is the card of suspension, perspective shifts, and voluntary pause. You cannot rush this phase. It asks you to stop pushing against the current and instead uses downtime to reflect. Sometimes a temporary standstill is the universe's way of preventing you from moving forward prematurely. Moving past this period of stagnation requires a shift in perspective. Instead of viewing surrender as a loss of control, it is helpful to see it as a strategic release of things that are outside your jurisdiction. When you stop trying to micromanage every detail, you free up energy for what actually works. The Six of Wands. Once the resistance is released, natural progress resumes. The Six of Wands brings energy of recognition, milestones, and forward momentum. This indicates that a smoother path opens up once you stop fighting the current timeline. The Three of Wands. This represents foresight, planning, and expansion. Instead of chasing outcomes, you are now in a position of anticipation, watching your efforts align naturally and looking toward broader horizons with clarity. The Empress, an energy of steady growth, comfort, and productivity. The Empress embodies abundance that comes from alignment rather than force. Here, your work environment or personal projects feel more sustainable, nourishing, and stable. Eight of Pentacles. This card highlights craftsmanship and steady, focused effort. Once you are on the right track, the work becomes rewarding. Your focus sharpens, and you can dedicate yourself to mastery without feeling depleted. To tie these insights together, let's look at the guidance from the Oracle deck. Ooh, so the first card I'm pulling is the last quarter moon, which represents release and clearing space. It is a reminder to reevaluate what commitments, expectations, or thought patterns are no longer serving you, and to consciously let them go to lighten your load. Second Oracle card is Trust. This speaks to trusting the timing of your life. Acknowledging that not every delay is a denial helps reduce anxiety. Trusting the process allows you to navigate transitions with peace of mind. And the final Oracle card is Moonbeam. This offers reassurance that you remain on the right path. Even during periods of waiting or reflection, development is happening quietly behind the scenes. To summarize your path forward, allow yourself to step back from areas of unnecessary friction. Focus on rest, reassess your priorities, and allow things to unfold at a natural pace. Thank you for tuning into this reading. If you found this helpful, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to like.